Tropical moisture in the air tonight. We're in for a wet and rainy one under the lights here at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty. Game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now a handoff running for the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Lawrence will throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ortiz. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 16-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Rip, 23. Turn. This is hot.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Lawrence going to throw again. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Working to put a drive together.
19. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5.
Go! 77 look.
Up the middle they go. Sinclair. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
On the ready. Let's go. 18 cards, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Ward. He's got the open man. It's Heilmann. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful on one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jags force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
They go play action with Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. On play action, Lawrence. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. 23 yards the pickup there.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill. 11, Agate. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Bashir. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, run.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko. Hey, check that.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Okay, ready?
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go. Mike, ready?
To the air again, Ward. And he's caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
They'll try the left side. Sinclair showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Ward. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now, Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 6 yards away. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Titans 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Hey, Lyle.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey. 11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
The Jaguars, first down.
Hey, easy. Route.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Lawrence.
line.
That's complete. He's got Tootin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On red.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Hey,
16-yard
Ron.
line.
Hey, Center. Done.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready up. Go. Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Play after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now Ward. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go play action with Ward. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw is Ward. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Turton with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ward. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Moore. Got his man, Okonkwo. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path.
And it'll be intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ortiz. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Oh, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
11. Hey, easy. Route. Done. This is hot. Silver.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From a yard out. And the Jaguars have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they put a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Let's go now.
On first down, they drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
It almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Moore. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
Titans 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 87 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Rip, 23.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Tomato, tomato.
Here's Lawrence. His throw incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Well, Barber, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down, 6.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
Now Lawrence. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jalen Noel from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, check.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 inside.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Paul. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Ward. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Silver.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From just shy of midfield, here's second and 5.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one swung outside to Strong. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking Strong's way again, and he's got it. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen. But the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
Second and goal from the 1. Lawrence going to keep it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Ward. Right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Throwing is Ward. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And it's caught. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Let's go now.
To the air again, Ward. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, that's just how they do it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
On red.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.